Well, hey everybody, good Monday morning. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here after a week off for vacation. I am back. I know a few people were concerned, where in the heck are you? Well, just taking some family time, as typical this time of the year. A lot of people doing family vacations, and that's what we were doing. And did finally see a lot of severe weather last week across the state of Nebraska. We got a little bit more in the forecast here, especially by midweek here, which I'm going to break down here as we go through the next couple of minutes. Let's start you off with here and now, and it's pretty quiet this morning outside of what has been a couple of sprinkles or light showers, mainly remaining in northern Kansas. Those will be pushing out of here. Eventually clouds will be clearing out, and we should see more and more sunshine working through the day, especially by this afternoon, becoming mostly sunny. Warm but not overly hot, and the humidity levels are pretty low, so it shouldn't be a terribly bad start to our work week. Pretty quiet and comfortable overnight tonight. Again, with the lower humidity, temperatures can drop off a little bit more as we head into tomorrow. A warmer day, slightly more humid, although not feeling the stickiness too much for your Tuesday. But again, it will feel a little warmer out there. We're talking mid-80s to mid-90s, warmer the farther southwest you go. Probably not happening in the afternoon, but possibly by the evening hours. We'll have to watch for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm out there. Not a great chance, though, but we'll have to watch for at least that chance. And then as we get into your Wednesday, a cold front will be approaching. Along with that, a lot of heat and humidity ahead of that front. We're talking about dew points into the 60s, temperatures well into the 90s, perhaps some triple-digit heat off to the southwest. And with all this heat in place, there may be a cap in the atmosphere for a while. But sometime late in the afternoon, there is that possibility of showers and thunderstorms exploding. I would say certainly after 5 o'clock, maybe after 4 o'clock, we'll see that happen here. And with the explosive development of strong to severe thunderstorms, a lot of instability in place, decent amounts of shear in place, we're going to have to watch that threat of severe weather pretty closely Wednesday late in the afternoon and into the evening hours. And you can see Futurecast showing the development of that activity there. And so I'll show you what the Storm Prediction Center is thinking here in just a second here. I want to start you off, though, looking at tomorrow's threat. This is from the Storm Prediction Center. They do have a marginal risk of severe weather in the far southwestern parts of the viewing area. So we'll have to watch those areas, I think, closest. Again, not expecting a lot of severe weather, but certainly a possibility. But certainly, I think Wednesday is the day that catches my eye much closer. And in fact, as soon as I was looking at forecast models and I saw Wednesday, I had to immediately go to see what the Storm Prediction Center was thinking, because it was a day that I kind of was thinking, well, this kind of triggers my mind just a little bit. So I would not be surprised if the Nebraska Weather Network ends out putting out a weather alert day for Wednesday here. There is a slight risk from the Storm Prediction Center for central and eastern Nebraska, north central Kansas, with a marginal risk in far southeast Nebraska, and then other parts of central and central Nebraska, northwest portions of Kansas here. And not only is it the threat of hail and wind, but also maybe a few tornadoes, especially early on with these storms. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has also kind of highlighted the area of eastern Nebraska with kind of a little bit of a stronger risk of these storms here. And basically, I think that's looking at the threat of very large hail. So we're talking about larger than golf ball size hail, tennis ball size hail, baseball size hail, maybe even softball size hail. So it's eastern and the parts of central Nebraska we're going to have to watch very close late Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. Well, quiet for today, though. Mostly sunny up north, low to mid-80s for highs, maybe a touch on the breezy side. Most of us, though, seeing winds out of the west and northwest about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Mid to upper 80s out west for highs, mid to upper 80s in the south. Some early clouds, and mostly mid-80s off towards the east. Again, also some early clouds. The rest of your week ahead, again, that temperature warming up, the humidity building up here towards the middle of the week. I've already talked about the severe weather threat Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. We'll watch Thursday again. There is the possibility maybe some strong to severe thunderstorms. So a little cooler, but still quite warm on Thursday. A little hotter, especially for folks in northern Kansas. Cooler yet on Friday, 81 degrees. As cooler air is going to be working in towards the end of the week and the weekend. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night. A little better chance of some rain coming in on Saturday. And if we see rain, some people may stay stuck in the 60s for highs on Saturday. Unusually cool for the upcoming weekend ahead of us here. I'm going to go with lower 70s for now for the Tri-Cities. Sunday does look dry, but we keep highs mostly in the 70s. And look at that low Saturday night, 53. Very cool conditions for this time of the year. So a weekend to enjoy. Again, maybe dodging some rain, though, on Saturday. There are a few forecast models bringing in very good chances of rain, in fact. But the reason I'm keeping it at 30% chance for now is there are some forecast models keeping us nearly dry for Saturday. So something to watch for as we get a little bit closer. But the weekend, at least, a little cool, a little more comfortable out there as we look ahead just a little bit. So watch Wednesday close, but there's a couple other days that maybe to watch some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms as well, and prepare for some big-time heat for the middle part of the week. So there you go. There is your forecast for today. It's good to be back. Until next time tomorrow, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Have a great Monday, and God bless.